What's going on with y'all boys? Today we got some free money for y'all. Week 6 NFL locks. Last week I went 2-1, only missing the 3-0 by half a point with the Texans. Puts me at 6-3 overall. Last week Kyle was 1-2, puts him even on the season at 4-4. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our first lock of the week, Kyle.
Yeah, next week, mark my words, I'm starting off 7-4 and coming in next week. So, hey, buddy, don't do that. Start off with the easy 1-0 lock of the night. Tonight, I got the Kansas City Chiefs versus Broncos going over 47 points. The Broncos have a terrible defense. They're allowing 36 points a game. Yeah, and I know that the 70-point thing kind of screws that, but even without the 70-point thing, they're giving up 29 a game, so it's not really that huge of a difference. The Chiefs have been improving on offense. They're really starting to click. Kelsey's, his third game back, so they're starting to roll. T Swift will be in the house tonight, so you know what that means also. They hit the over in both games last year, getting about 54 points a game last year. So I think this is an easy lock, just how terrible the Broncos are. So I like Kansas City versus Broncos going over 47.
I got my first lock of the week is also going to come from that game. Give me the Chiefs to cover 10.5. It's a lot of points, but the Chiefs are definitely going to beat this Broncos team like they should. Expect a 35-7 type of game.
Bro, that's kind of sneaky though. Conference game, big conference game. They played close 2 games last year.
We'll see. But this Broncos team, this Chiefs team, night and day difference. Give me the 10.5 for the Chiefs.
For my second lock, this one is an absolute lock. Like, wipe your account on this bet. Justin Fields over 182 yards passing. That line is criminal against a very bad Vikings defense. They're allowing 270 passing yards a game. And while Justin Fields is not Mahomes or Burrow or Allen, he's still improving week by week. He's averaging 231 yards passing his last 4 games, and I think he's only getting better. And that includes the 99-yard game against the Chiefs. So, you take out that game, he's been balling. So, I like Fields over 182 passing yards this week.
Next up, another big cover, probably the biggest of the season. Give me the Dolphins to cover 14 points against the Panthers. This Panthers team is the worst in the NFL. They're getting blown out week after week. They just got 42 points put on them by a Lions team who their offense without St. Brown's is nothing like this Dolphins team. Expect another 70-point game from the Dolphins.
Okay, that'd be crazy.
I'm not going to push 70, but expect the Dolphins to score in the 40s. Expect the Panthers not to get out of over 10 points. Expect another mid-40 to 7-point game.
Yeah, I think that's a lock. For my third and final bet of the week, I have Jordan Addison going over 54.5 receiving yards. That line is crazy to me, especially with Justin Jefferson being out. He'll be the bona fide number 2, maybe number 1. They still got Osborne. He's probably the number 2. But this man, Addison, can fly, and he's a deep ball threat. He has a 62-yard touchdown and a 40-yard touchdown. So, if he gets one of those plays, he'll hit. And their head coach, Kevin O'Connell, said that they're going to, quote, put Addison on the gas. And then he said, not literally, because he got pulled over for speed during the offseason. But I like him a lot, especially with Jefferson being out. And they're playing they're not playing a great Bears team, so I think he can get 100 yards receiving, honestly. But I like Addison going over 54.5 receiving yards.
My third and final lock of the week at minus 110 odds. Give me the 49ers to cover 7 points against the Browns. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing against the Browns, but we just saw what the 49ers did to the Cowboys, and expect that hot streak to continue. They're blowing teams out, and the Cowboys are a better team than the Browns, and expect them to blow them out just like they've done every other team for the last 5 weeks. This is going to be another 49ers blowout. We're going to continue to bump them up from 1 to higher than 1 is. So just continue this 49ers team to keep going until they get to some real competition later on. Expect another blowout this week.
Also, a quick little bonus bet I've got. I like Pacheco tonight over 74.5 rushing yards. Like I said, this Broncos team is terrible, and over the last 4 games, they've given up the last 5 games, they've given up 900 rushing yards. Well, yes, I understand that the Miami game's in there, but, their running game is abysmal. It's terrible. So I think Pacheco can have another breakout game like he did against the Jets and get about probably 100 yards. So I like Pacheco over 74.5. So scratch that. We're going 8-4 next week, not 7-4.
Appreciate y'all boys this week. Cash in for some free money, 7-0 this week, and go up to full 7 units. We'll get y'all boys next week.